Defending AFC North champs in the Charm City. Andy Dalton, newly minted, $96 million in tow. Ain't bad. Vontaze Burfict
money.
Also got a contract extension, but his day was short-lived. Here on the hit on Joe Flacco, suffered a concussion, done for the day.
He's the heart of that defense as well.
And the Bengals were pitching a shutout into the third. Of course, no Ray Rice. Bernard Pierce benched, so Justin Forsett, I can barely see him.
Go ahead, nephew.
Nice little back.
They could barely see him.
That was their first rushing touchdown by a running back since week 11 a year ago.
Wow.
They threw the ball 62 times, which is tied for the most in Joe Flacco's career. This one was pretty good. On 3rd and 14, the man has spent 13 years in Carolina. Watch Steve Smith. Watch what he does to Adam Jones.
Didn't I tell you I'm a man?
This is one thing you can't do as a defensive back. When the quarterback starts to scramble, get out of the pocket, lock onto your receiver.
And if you're going to get beat,
you can't let him manhandle you like that.
Hey, bro, that's a grown man you try to run up on like that. That's Steve Smith Sr.
7 catches, $118 in that score. Now, let's flash back to last year. Final play of regulation in Baltimore. AJ got it.
Hey, greatness.
Yep.
Greatness.
Now, Cincinnati lost in overtime, but we showed you that because of this. Bengals down by a point. Watch Green, Michael do his thing.
Right, that's like greatness it doesn't just happen. It's rehearsed. It's played over in his mind time and time again, so he comes up with the play time and time again.
6 catches, 131 yards, and that score, 2-point conversion was good. Cincinnati up by 7. That's good work. Now the Ravens did drive down the field. Minute to go, 4th and 9. Joe Flacco down to touchdown, former Super Bowl MVP, and
it's over. Man, I wish I could libero this.
Sorry.
Joe Flacco was supposed to be looking the other way. He had a hot the other way.
Since he's 4-game losing streak in Baltimore.
The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Matt Ryan and the Falcons looked good in Week 1 in their overtime win versus the Saints. Vontaze Burfict, meanwhile, leading Cincinnati's defense. He suffered a concussion in Week 1 and had to leave the game twice after suffering more concussion-like symptoms. A.J. Green. A lot was expected out of him. He was the 4th pick in the 2011 draft, but he was forced out early in this game. Watch it. A.J. Green tries to block Robert Alford, but then re-aggravates his toe injury. He'd have to leave the game and would not return. Julio Jones, also a member of that 2011 draft class. He was the 6th overall pick. Atlanta moving a lot of picks to move up the draft to get him. So how did he do? Well, how about here in the second quarter? Matt Ryan going deep for Jones. Was it good? No, broken up in the end zone, but Jones started off slow, 31 yards in the first half. Andy Dalton here dumps it off to Giovanni Bernard, and Bernard does the rest. 46-yard pickup for Giovanni Bernard, down to the Falcons' 30-yard line. Bengals on the move. 5 plays later, Gio Bernard would finish the drive. Picking and choosing his way into the end zone for the touchdown. A.J. Green from the sideline absolutely loves it. Bengals up 10-3 at halftime. Third quarter now. The Bengals with it yet again. Here on 3rd down, Andy Dalton. The red rifle dropping back to pass. Squeezes one to Mohamed Sanu. Robert Alford misses the breakup, and Sanu is gone. 76 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are up now 17-3. Matt Ryan was the highest scoring fantasy quarterback in the game in Week 1. How did he do in Week 2? Well, guess what? He had a rough day today. Ryan here dropping back to pass. He actually tripped over Steven Jackson's feet and goes down. Carlos Dunlap gets the gift sack. Then, third quarter, Matt Ryan drops back. Vontaze Burfict tips the ball. And that's Leon Hall making the diving interception. That would lead to a Jeremy Hill touchdown as the Bengals push their lead to 24-3. Next, Falcons possession. Ryan drops back again, looking for Harry Douglas in the end zone, but picked off. Ryan's 2nd interception of the game as the Bengals go on to win 24-10. Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals, the second team since 1960 with no turnovers or sacks given up in the first 2 games. The first since 2006 when the Chargers did it for San Diego. Ken Wisenhunt and the Titans, meanwhile, playing with heavy hearts as the news that former kicker Rob Baronis died in a car crash yesterday. All right, A.J. Green left last week's game versus the Falcons early with a toe injury, but today, boy, I tell you what, he looked pretty good. This was on the Bengals' first drive, a 15-yard pickup for A.J. Green. How about the next drive? Green again. This time gets by his man and hauls in the 29-yard gain. In the first half alone, A.J. Green had 68 yards. I'd say he's pretty healthy. Bengals now. Dalton tossing it to Mohamed Sanu, who then, a little trickeration, throws it back to Andy Dalton, who I guess rumbles his way in for into the end zone for the touchdown. Take another look. Bleedy Ray Wilson actually had a read on it. I don't know how he misses this hit on Andy Dalton, but he does. And then Andy Dalton scampers in for the touchdown. Dalton, the first reception of his career and the first quarterback with a touchdown reception since Tyler Thigpen did it for the Chiefs in 2008. Second quarter now. Titans punting from their very own end zone. That would be Xavier Gooden, who's highlighted here. Highlighted not good because there's a holding penalty in the end zone. That means a safety. And the Bengals now lead 12-0. A lot of safeties this week. All right, next Titans possession. Same score, 12-0. Like Jake Locker, rather. Pass intended for Delaney. Walker tipped and then intercepted by Robert Gathers. That would set up the Bengals offense pretty nicely here because here are the Bengals driving. Gio Bernard has emerged as an absolute stud, punching it in from 1 yard out, and the Bengals now lead 19-0. How about the next Bengals possession? Very first play of the drive. Dalton's screen pass intended for Bernard, too high, and then intercepted by George Wilson. Guess what? That was Dalton's first interception and the Bengals' first turnover of the season. Very impressive. Third quarter now. Same score. Second and goal from the 1. Bernard again. Another one. A 1-yard touchdown run. Punching it in is Gio Bernard as the Bengals extend their lead 26-0. Fourth quarter, same score. Dalton. We didn't hear from A.J. Green until right here. On the slant, a pickup of 24 yards. Green goes over 100 yards on the day and then would hobble off of the field. His foot apparently bothering him a little bit. 2 plays later, backup running back Jeremy Hill capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown. He got in there, trust me, don't worry about it. Bengals win 33-7.
Fault with Daniel Tomlinson, in for Deion Sanders as well, and Tom Brady.
Watching.
Oh. Yeah.
We missed your time.
Uh-huh. Okay,
I know you don't miss us.
Brady on the first drive looking pretty darn good in that 2 tight end set to Tim Wright.
I think Tim Wright is exactly what they needed. It got them right.
We talked about this man right here, Belichick, will find some answers, and he found the right answer.
Going for it on 4th and 1. Look at Brady just plunging ahead for 4 yards and talking a little smack down there.
The mindset of New England, Brady ran 2 straight quarterback sneaks trying to get it in, sacrificing himself before really ran it in.
And then next Pats possession, Brady to Gronk, who looked as good as he has in quite a while.
Yeah, I like Gronk. Gronk looked like he was getting some.
What did he have, 100 yards on the day?
Back
sure did.
To who he is now.
And congrats to Tom Brady, 6th player. Yeah, raise the roof, man.
Nothing like a little man Wright
passing yards.
to make everybody start playing right.
And then Brady to Mr. Wright. He gets into the end zone. And then look at this. Most importantly, the Patriots were having fun. Look at him and Edelman. You take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. And listen to the crowd. They love him.
Hey,
just call him.
I'm going to tell you,
out of there.
that's the most fun I've seen Tom Brady
Yes,
have
exactly.
in a game.
Yep.
But listen, man, I do a radio hit up in New England. They were calling for Tom's head. They wanted him out of there.
Well, hey, the defense helping out here. Look at Darrelle Revis with the strip, and then the Patriots, actually, the ball's not going to be placed there. It's going to be placed back in the 25 because under 2 minutes to go, the guy that fumbled it has to recover it. Anyway, it got to a field goal and a 20-3 halftime
Great play
lead.
by Revis there, getting the off arm in under the ball and stripping it from A.J. Green. Just a fabulous play. I'm telling you, as a team collectively, they played well tonight. They answered all the critics asking what's wrong with New England. Are they done?
On to the third quarter. Pats up 10, and Shane Vereen. LT, he's pretty crafty.
Well, he's a do-it-all guy. I mean, you can use this guy to do anything that you need him to do on offense. Catch it, run it, outside, inside, all-around guy.
Did you say catch it? Gronk vision.
I'm telling you, man. You see that?
Gronk. Me like
right
football.
That gives Gronk confidence.
Touchdowns.
And you see how he scored that touchdown that was close by the knee. I'm telling you, I know what it's like coming back off that knee injury. Everything, you're gaining confidence. He's getting more confidence.
And how about the ensuing kickoff? The former Patriot Brandon Tate fumbles. Kyle Arrington with the flip. Didn't quite stick the landing, but we'll take the points anyway.
It ain't cold enough to have a cough, guys.
That's that LT flip stuff.
The Patriots, they led 34-10 at that point. Come on, Tommy. Yeah, they still love us.
Look at Tom.
They still love us.
Tom's having fun playing football again.
And here's the thing, Cincinnati allowed 33 points total in the first 3 games combined. In the Queen City, between the Cats, the Panthers, and Bengals, no A.J. Green out with that bum toe.
Boy, that kid
You better holler at me about that toe, bro.
Second quarter, Giovanni Bernard.
That's from St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders right there. Look at that boy run, man.
His name, love his
Showing
game.
some power, too. He broke some tackles right there.
89 yards
And
on
the
that
speed.
one.
Wow.
Only longer rush in Bengals history by Corey Dillon, who went 96 one
Corey
time.
Dillon was
This
nice,
was quite
man.
a game right there.
All right, fast forward to the fourth, tied at 24. Cam, who had a huge day, the throwback to Greg Olsen.
That's an 88 clubber right there, man. He's playing so well, man.
His 5th score this year. Every score is reviewed.
From the U.
That one counted, so the Panthers up by 7. Then Adam Jones returned the kick all the way down to the 3, and Jeremy Hill took it in. And watch how he celebrates. Apparently, somebody's been watching an old guy spike deli meats
That's
in
a good
commercial or something.
That's a funny commercial, too.
That is a funny commercial.
Hickey did that thing.
All right, pick it up with the Panthers down 3, under a minute to go, 4th and 2. Cam had his second career 100-yard rushing day.
Whoa, Cam.
He moves the chains, and that sets up Graham Gano.
Graham Gahoo.
Gano is yes.
In overtime, they go.
That's right. Now, the Bengals got the ball first. If they score a touchdown, guys, we know the game is over.
Right.
3rd and 7. The redhead dropped by Charles Johnson, so they had to settle for a Mike Nugent field goal, put the Bengals up 3. But here comes Carolina. They score a touchdown. We know it's over. Cam to Jericho. Cotry had it in his mitts, but Adam Jones is right there to disrupt him.
Kept playing hard, played through it, Adam Jones did.
So they had to settle for a game-tying field goal. But the Bengals got the ball back with 2 and change to go, drove all the way down the field. So here's Mike Nugent from 36 for the game winner, and he
36 yards, man.
Donovan McNabb will be pleased to know this is the highest scoring tie game in NFL history. Now, I hate to kick a kicker when he's down, but no A.J. Green in that bum toe for a second straight week. Taking on the highest scoring team in the league, Andrew Luck and the Colts. Just 3-0 Indy in the second quarter. And T.Y. Hilton, huge night on Thursday Night Football, over 200 yards. Had a $107 on this day.
Man, I'm telling you, this is another thing. I keep telling you, I used to think it was only Deshaun Jackson, the only receiver that has track speed. This is a pure receiver with track speed, really playing well.
And how about a nice weapon? Dwayne Allen, really, really progressive.
Nice grab.
That grab called receiver.
And they missed him last year. When he went out, they missed him. They running a lot of their 2 tight end sets now.
Yeah, they're
Linebackers got problems in Cincinnati.
5th straight 300-yard game for Luck. Ties the franchise mark. I'll let you guess who he tied.
This man can play, man.
Yeah, Ahmad Bradshaw.
I love Bradshaw, man. I love what he brings to the table out of the backfield, catching the ball and running the ball.
They said he didn't get in. Pagano challenges, and yes, he did get in. It's 24-zip. As far as the Bengals, Vontaze Burfict, bad week for him. Fined $25,000 for twisting the legs of Panthers, and here trying to nail Luck, but he's got a cervical sprain in his neck.
This is like the 3rd time.
Yeah,
you
this
gotta
is
get this
bad
thing
news
checked,
for
man.
him. In the meantime, that Colts defense, hard hitting on Giovanni Bernard. Oh!
Okay,
You hit me like that, my mama coming out the stand.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
And
Quarterback gotta come
Sanu,
see me. You throw that one on. You throw that one to me.
You should have went
Greg
to the other and swung on
Toller.
it.
The Bengals, 135 total yards, shut out for just the 2nd time in 182 games under Marvin Lewis.
They showed up to play.
27-zip, your final. Colts won 5 straight.
What a day for Big Ben, a historic day for Big Ben. A.J. Green inactive once again
Take your time
for
with
the
that toe,
Bengals.
if you know what I know.
Taking on the Ravens at home. Andy Dalton, pressured by Haloti Ngata, loses the ball.
Man, right there, fourth quarter, 7 minutes left to go in the game. Andy Dalton makes that mistake. Everybody says, oh, man, not again. No way, not again. Not again. Next play.
Lorenzo Taliaferro on the touchdown. The Ravens take their first lead. It's 21-20. Look at those fantasy points.
14-point swing in 2 plays.
2 Bengals possessions later. Dalton avoids the pressure. Has this guy been stepping up or what?
Man, I tell you, man, Mohamed Sanu has been playing. He stepped up and said, I'm doing what I need to do in the absence of A.J. Green. Great job.
4th and goal. Marvin Lewis said, let's go for it. And let's call the quarterback sneak.
That's what I'm talking about. I was just saying, whatever happened to the old quarterback sneak?
I think Marvin heard you. Bengals go up 27-24. Flacco.
This is a great play, man.
With 45 seconds left. He just gets it to his playmaker.
Now, I don't know why they call that on my man right there.
Or if you would say that.
Listen,
even I'm saying it as a defensive defender.
That was a good play right there.
Good fight. Good fight.
Yeah. I thought that was a bad call, too.
Both of them was pushing.
Right. That's just position.
It's a love tap, it looks like.
Yeah, that's just position.
Offensive pass interference, no touchdown. Bengals hold on to win it 27-24 over the Ravens.
The Bengals and the Jags, and welcome back. A.J. Green missed the last 3 with Deion's toe.
Miss you, man.
Sure do.
Well, interesting series for him in the second quarter. Green, swing pass.
Yeah, it's a bad throw.
Drop pass. Bengals did recover.
Things like that happen when you're Jacksonville.
Next play, 2nd and goal from the 12. Dalton to A.J. Green.
But that's what makes him special right there. Yeah, he moved a little early.
Yeah, just one problem, Mike.
It was offside line.
Yeah, you got to line up, right?
Hey, this don't even make no sense what he did.
Man. I try to steal that line to myself. That ref should have checked it right before the play, like backup.
No, he has to check it.
He got to check it.
And if you reach out, and that ref tell you, he gonna tell you move back.
The ref will even tell you something when you're up there. It's a backup, son.
Well,
not when you're a pro.
He won't.
Well, let's check in on Mohamed Sanu, who is the Bengals' leading receiver, coming into today with another touchdown.
Sanu Marshall, I've been out there a few times. I know you have too, but I've been out there a few times.
And then Sanu for a 36-yard gain, leading to a Jeremy Hill score.
And
okay, on this play, guys, A.J. Green is lined up the right way in the fourth quarter. Didn't have a huge day, 3 grabs for 44 yards, and that is a touchdown, Michael Irvin.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what makes him so good. Those are timing routes where he's using his body to just make a play. Perfect play right there by A.J. Money Green.
Hey, no Giovanni Bernard in this one.
Look at that lineman.
Yes, young back out of LSU. A lot of questions about him. Cincinnati drafted him. Marvin Lewis.
154 yards, most by a Bengal since Cedric Benson in 2009.
Nice moment. Bengals defensive lineman Devin Still's daughter Leah attending her first NFL game. Leah, of course,
Leah, you're beautiful, babe.
Stage 4
so
neuroblastoma in June, up in the box, watching her dad warm up. A check for $1.3 million presented to Cincinnati Children's Hospital from the sale of Devin Still's jersey. He gets a hug from Brian Hoyer, and Leah get a little emotional. She wanted to be with Daddy right before the game. Very understandable. First quarter. Andy Dalton not having a great night from the get-go. Picked off by Craig Robertson, who returned it about 15 yards. This just wasn't a good throw. One of several bad throws on the night for Dalton, guys.
Well, it looks like either the tight end stopped running or Andy Dalton thought he was going to be in a different place. Either way, it was an interception by Robertson. Great read on his part, reading the quarterback, making a great play.
That would lead to a Ben Tate touchdown. Bengals next drive. Dalton looking for a Mohamed Sanu, overthrows him badly. Marvin Lewis saying, I don't think
give
my
him a
quarterback
shot. That's
has
what he's saying.
3rd and 15 next. Now, this was bad. It showed absolutely no awareness on Dalton's part. He's about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, gets a penalty for an illegal forward pass, but he said things would be okay.
Everybody just chill. I'm a big part of it. I'm going to relax too, but we're fine. We're in this game. Nobody stress. Nobody push. Nobody do anything. Just be us. That's all we need, all right? Let's go.
All right, pep talk coming from Dalton. Dalton here throwing it at Paul Kruger's feet. He had a completion percentage in the first half of 31%.
Is that good, Dan?
That's not good. That's a career low.
Gotcha.
Second quarter.
No, not yet.
Browns have the ball up 7-3.
Stop it, Willie.
This was good. Travis Benjamin just squirting through that Bengals defense. First and goal for the Browns. 2 plays later, Isaiah Crowell takes it over for the 2-yard touchdown. Browns take a 14-3 lead.
Talked about that running game.
They've got 3 backs. They just keep bringing them after you, one after another.
Third quarter, nothing going right for the Bengals. Marvin Lewis, look out.
Don't hit your own head coach.
Drake Kirkpatrick.
Look how you got What number was he?
Okay.
What number was he?
You're going to have a pink slip in your locker tomorrow, Dre.
Later in the third, Brian Hoyer to Gary Barnage for a 28-yard gain.
I love
First
the pass,
and goal,
Dan, but that catch, spectacular, Gary.
3 plays later, Terrence West up and over.
Across the plains.
Yep.
That's all that matters. He fumbled after he crossed the plane. Take another look at the extension from West here, guys.
As long as it touches the white, and you'll see the extension, and then the helmet.
That's all that matters. Browns up 24-3. West had 26 carries for 94 yards in that touchdown. Later in the fourth, Terrence West.
Devin Stills. This is one of the highlights, the lone highlight probably for the Bengals all night. Devin, big hit.
And Leah up cheering in the box. The Browns
That was my daddy.
24-3. Leah proud of Pops. The Bengals, though, didn't have much going well for them tonight. Man, every aspect of the game, they were just dominated.
All right, let's see if there's any 88s available. Bengals and the first place Saints, first place at 4-5.
I take the Saints today too, man. They got
Andy Dalton still has the Bengals in contention despite the clunker against the Browns.
Man, Dalton is the one got me wearing his pen right now.
Dalton to Jermaine Gresham. He does the spin move, the reach out, the fumble, the kick it away from the defenders, and the fall on it in the end zone. I don't know what John Gruden would call that.
I don't know, but I didn't know you could kick the ball.
You know, the Saints were held to 3 first-half points, fewest since 2010. On to the third. Oh no, Drew Brees on 4th and goal. You were looking for Eric Loring.
Ball to the fullback on 4th and
think
goal.
you can get him. They always try to fool you with that.
On to the third, it's Dalton to Gresham again, and this is an easy touchdown, but watch what happens afterward. Gresham tries to give the ball to a Bengals fan, and this is the best defensive play by the Saints all day.
That's how we roll in New Orleans.
The dude caught that ball, man. He hit his ball. The dude caught it.
Look at her, though. Look at her, please.
Man, that man 80 years old. You think he gonna give up his ball?
Man, y'all give up that man. Give up that ball, man.
Man caught that ball, man.
That is his team that caught that touchdown.
That's his ball.
Andy Dalton to A.J. Green, who seems healthy, and you know he's got those toe issues. His toes were just fine on this play.
No, we called that one too.
But the big news of the day was that Krista Barrett got a football. There she is. The Saints gave her one.
I bet she didn't get it from Pop.
First place Bengals in Houston. How would the Texans get J.J. Watt in the end zone this week? Maybe an end round or something? Bengals up 7-zip, going for it on 4th and goal. Andy Dalton, A.J. Green. No dice. But it was a good decision in the end because next play, Alfred Blue getting the start for the injured Arian Foster. Can't get out of the end zone.
Cannot go laterally.
Come on, Arian Foster. You heard me.
Go down the hill, man. Come on, Blue.
On to the third. Texans ball down 9-3. Ryan Mallett, who according to our Ian Rappaport, may have actually been playing with a torn pectoral muscle, gets picked off by Ray Malaluga. He'll have an MRI on Monday. Mallett will. So we'll see what the injury is. Led to a Jeremy Hill touchdown, a 16-3 lead. But look who led him back in the game. Big Red picked off by Jonathan Joseph.
Come on, Jay. That's the way to hold that thing in one hand. Palm that thing, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Up in the air. Now he gets to go prime time for that?
No, because you got to win to get him. I'm not gonna give away the highlights. You got to win to get in.
Beckham Jr. can't go for time. You got to
Did he win?
His 5th career pick 6. In the 4th, Mallett He completed just 21 of 45, also got sacked by Carlos Dunlap. Back-to-back road wins for the Bengals, who are on the road next week in Tampa. They win it by 9. Off to the most competitive division in football, the AFC North, where everybody has at least 7 wins, including the Bengals on top of that division. Andy Dalton, apparently he was sick, throwing up all night on Saturday.
That's what was wrong.
His fans were doing the same thing after watching him play in the first half on Sunday. Dalton picked off by Brandon Dixon in the end zone. He was picked off 3 times in the first half.
You want to make a coach mad, just throw a red zone interception.
Well, here he's going to throw a red zone touchdown in the third quarter with his team down 10-7 in Tampa Bay. Dalton to A.J. Green.
Man. What a physical game. A.J. Green, you saw him turn that corner. He would not stop working up the field. Great touchdown.
And here's where the thing gets interesting. Down 1 in the fourth. No timeouts left for Tampa Bay. 30 seconds to go. Josh McCown to Lewis Murphy. That's a gain of 21. Well within field goal range. However, Marvin Lewis is like, I was told from upstairs, they had 12 men on the field, so he throws the challenge flag. Of course, you can't challenge in the last 2 minutes. You need a booth review. According to Vice President of Officiating Dean Blandino, they were already checking it to see whether or not there were 12 men on the field. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's illegal. So it's a penalty on the Buccaneers. Marvin Lewis, all he loses is a timeout. A few years ago, it used to be a 15-yard penalty if you threw a challenge flag with less than 2 minutes to go. No anymore. So now, 4th and 20, McCown throws it halfway to Mike Evans.
You can't do that.
That ain't going to get it done.
You can't do that.
So the Bengals get a win thanks to their super smart
Stand
coach.
up, Lovey. Stand up.
Steelers and Bengals are going to meet twice in the final month of the season. Big Ben taking his show on the road, but it's the other quarterback taking center stage here. Andy Dalton so pumped for his TCU Horned Frogs in the... Yeah, maybe not. But it was his 4th rushing touchdown of the season.
Great game plan, man.
And Andy Dalton can move, man. Hugh Jackson may got a little fancy in there, too.
I'll tell you who can move. Le'Veon Bell. He can run it. He can catch it out of the backfield. Here's Exhibit B, Your Honor. Look at this move.
He can ring your bell.
Ring your bell, my bell.
That's gonna be your song now, D.O. Go on, give it up.
Yeah.
You know, you like to sing. That's you. You sing that for him.
I sung that
Last
earlier.
play of the third quarter, Dalton to A.J. Green.
I'm on that deal with you. Every time you hear it, I'm gonna pick it up behind you. When you get it going, I'm with you. And that's Money Green right there too now. Money Green went
First
off.
career 200-yard day for him. Get this, Steelers' 4th straight game where they've allowed a touchdown pass of at least 65 yards.
That's ridiculous, man.
Ugh,
that's why
awful.
being looking like that.
On to the 4th. Hey, guys, look who it is. It's Le'Veon Bell.
Ring his bell.
Come on. Let's go.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a.
You got to own it, Mike. If you're going to do it, own it.
Man, listen, you got me singing. I can't sing and dance. They show that on Dance with the Stars.
Led to a Shreesum field goal. Critical play here. Dalton drops it, trying to put it in the belly of Jeremy Hill. Arthur Moats recovers. Dalton said afterward it's just a case of miscommunication.
Just like the economy. Every week, you come back.
All right, you guys, are we ready here? I got another highlight coming up.
The same old thing.
Le'Veon Bell.
Hey, you know what, man? This kid here, LT said it earlier. I wish Marshall was here. LT said it earlier that this guy's the best back in the game.
That's
3 straight
something.
games, 200-plus yards from scrimmage. Only one other player's done that since 1960. That was Walter Payton in 1977.
Oh, this is a beautiful play right here now, time.
Big Ben to Martavis Bryant. He's got 7 touchdowns in 7 games.
That boy, you know what? He's running much faster than he looks like he's running.
Either that DB was running real slow.
Right, man. I mean, that was just a runaway.
And then, speaking of running away, look who it is.
How many times
Mike?
did you get to run the same play?
What happened, Mike?
It's a Dion's song. I'm his backup singer. It's his song. He's the
When have you ever played backup on anything?
I can't steal this song, man. Because when it's coming to singing and dancing, I'm backing up.
Johnny Football, the 21st different starting quarterback for your Cleveland Browns since their reincarnation in '99.
Johnny be good.
Down 7-zip, trying to run for the first down. Reggie Nelson bringing it down.
Johnny found out the NFL is they're a little faster here in this league.
And how's that read option that used to work in College Station?
Wallace
Gilberry says
he has to hand that one off, though. That would have gone for 22 yards or 32 yards if it had handed it off.
There were actually more Cincinnati Bengals money signs than Cleveland Browns first downs on this day. Jeremy Hill, huge first half, over 100 yards. They ran for 244. Now, watch what happens here. First, the stiff arm on Jim Leonard. Leonard, get off me!
Well, he stiffed arm Leonard.
And then he got stiff.
They stiff arm.
Joe Hayden, bum shoulder, done pretty much after the first quarter. Johnny Manziel played the whole game, but contributed about as much as Hayden. Picked off by Dre Kirkpatrick.
Trying to wait to see where he's throwing. You got to be anticipatory in this throw. Anticipatory.
I like that word. How many syllables is that?
Syllable.
That's pretty good. All right, led to a Nugent field goal and a 20-0 lead. Next drive, Manziel, watch this, gets a little kooky on third down. He's like, is there anybody behind me? And I'll overthrow Jim Dre. Wow.
Yeah, those
Threw for
plays
80
used
yards
to
on
go
the
for
day.
something over at A&M.
Then Manziel knocked down by Ray Mauga on second down, and then Ray is going to let him know.
Come on, Ray.
There's another money sign. I still have yet to see a Browns first down.
That's what, and Manziel said later on, he didn't even notice that. I was like, well, he's right in your face. What do you mean?
He got called for taunting. All right, here's Johnny Football, like, in the backyard. This is okay. In an NFL field, it ain't.
It's an interception. You don't think Pac-Man gonna eat up that ball if you throw it up like that?
Look at this. He throws it 15 yards across his body to the middle of the field. Come on, man.
He got a strong arm, though.
Third quarter, Manziel, he looks left. Terrence West goes right. I can't imagine that's the way it was designed.
Yeah, Terrence West. Yeah, okay.
Browns, 107 total yards. The Bengals, in 190 games under Marvin Lewis, have 3 shutouts. All 3 are against the Browns. 30-0 your final.
Tell you what went down between the Bengals and the Broncos. Peyton Manning in town. Denver trying to clinch that coveted first-round bye, but they would need a win to do it. Marvin Lewis, Andy Dalton, the Bengals trying to clinch a postseason berth with a victory. First quarter, Bengals have it. Andy Dalton's pass too high for A.J. Green, tipped in the air and intercepted by Aqib Talib, and he is going to the house. Pick 6. The play would be reviewed. You'll see Talib making the one-handed diving interception. Play would stand. Broncos up 7-0.
This was a questionable one to me. I thought the ball might have hit the ground and moved a little bit, but ended up being a nice play by Aqib Talib. But man, I didn't know if that was a pick.
And guys, this was the other part here. Green taking a shot on the play from T.J. Ward. He left the game with a right arm injury, but would return in the second quarter.
Just didn't seem to be the same after he got that injury, though.
Next Cincinnati possession, this is Jeremy Hill, the rookie stud from LSU. 85 yards into the end zone, longest run of the season for the rookie.
Hey guys, I've been seeing a lot of broken tackles.
Yeah.
Are the fundamentals still there on defense in the NFL? Or are the running backs that good?
It's harder this time of the year because you're not working on it live in practice at all.
That's a good point, Baldy.
That's one way to answer a pick 6 is to go 85 yards in the first play from scrimmage.
I mean, Jeremy Hill shoving his own teammate, Mohamed Sanu, to get out of his way. 85 yards for the touchdown, and we are all tied at 7. How would Denver answer?
Helmet off.
Yeah.
Second quarter. Broncos have it. Peyton throwing left, intended for Julius Thomas, but Reggie Nelson just rips it away for the interception. That play would be reviewed. You'll see Nelson ripping the ball away from Thomas. The play would stand. Bengals take over.
That ball to the left just did not have any juice on it.
Guys, usually that ball would have been there before that DB can even close on it.
Give him a chance.
It just didn't seem to have the usual Peyton velocity, at least at that point. Bengals trying to capitalize, and they do. Jermaine Gresham had a big night. Wide open for the touchdown.
When you run the ball as effectively as Cincinnati did, it made things easier for Andy Dalton in the pass game, working off that run game.
Bengals defense trying to keep Peyton off balance, but he finds Demaryius Thomas, 48 yards. But a penalty flag thrown, negating a 48-yard strike.
This is a tough call to make. Tough call. The face mask penalty on Demaryius Thomas. It all came back.
Who'd they go after on that play, by the way, Baldy, down the field? Number 23, Terrence Newman?
Terrence Newman.
Saw that a little bit?
Cincinnati up 27-14, but not for long. Emmanuel Sanders, one-handed catch for 33 yards. Flag for defensive. Pass interference is declined. What a play by Sanders.
I give Denver credit. They came out in the third quarter. They went right after Terrence Newman. They chased him right off the field. Finished it here with a little bubble screen to Emmanuel Sanders.
Denver within 6, 27-21 after the 4-yard touchdown connection. Cincinnati, however, would come march down the field on their ensuing drive, but Hill fumbles the football. Von Miller, the recovery. 5th fumble of the season lost for Hill.
And heads-up play by Von Miller when Hill's trying to back his way into the hole, getting extra yards.
Yeah.
Von realizes that ball is exposed. I'm going to go ahead and yank it out.
And his body never hit the ground.
Yeah.
So Denver with the momentum, down 6. Peyton brings him down the field. Demaryius Thomas again, 46 yards to the Cincy 24.
Who's he picking on, Nate?
Terrence Newman, otherwise known as Anthony.
This is a 3rd and 10 play. Manning to Thomas, who gains 15 yards. Down to the 10 and a Denver first down. 2nd down, goal to go, 90 seconds left in the quarter. Peyton back of the end zone to Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
See, this second half, this is what we were familiar with when it comes to Denver's offense. Attacking defenses.
Yeah, it lasted about a quarter.
14 straight points, Denver in front by 1. But Peyton Manning, a pass that you just don't see him often make. Adam Jones.
2 deep man under zone right there, and Adam Jones was the underneath defender. I mean, Peyton sees that pre-snap.
Bengals were flagged for taunting. They would start at the 38 instead of the 23.
You got to make
Dalton.
They get nothing after that interception right here.
Looking for A.J. Green. You'll see A.J. here, guys. His arm just dangling. Give him all kinds of credit for trying to grit his way through.
You talked about the special teams right here, DJ.
Yeah, this is one of the key plays in the game. Almost takes this thing to the house. These 2 big returns for the Cincinnati Bengals, giving them a short field. Yep. Their defense got them turnovers to give them a short field. Did a nice job helping out the offense tonight.
That's right.
Mike Nugent field goal would put the Bengals in front 30-28. Here come the Broncos. Peyton to Demaryius Thomas. What a night for him. 27 yards, but a flag on the play.
You know, this is kind of a tic-tac call, but, you know, it's one of those leagues.
Ticky-tack.
It's one of those leagues where you can't put your hands on the defender can't put his hands on you. What happened to that physical play? What happened to hand count back?
When was the last time you saw face mask on the wide receiver?
It doesn't happen, Paul. It doesn't happen.
A Taylor Mays
sighting.
Broncos would have to punt. Cincy.
In bounds.
Jermaine Gresham can't get out of bounds.
They might have to review their 4-minute drill here.
Yeah, needs a little bit of work.
They're going to work on it this week.
Bengals would have to punt. Here comes Peyton. The stage was set, but one of the ugliest balls you'll ever see Peyton throw. Dre Kirkpatrick, the former 17th overall pick. 3rd INT of the night thrown by Manning.
Yeah, watch his fundamentals right here. Just falling off, can't get anything on the throw. Late and soft, that's not going to get it done to the flat.
Feet and arm strength. That's not something you see from Peyton Manning.
But it didn't look like the timing with him and Demaryius Thomas was right either. That's his lead dog right there. You just don't expect that.
Kirkpatrick would add an interception a couple of minutes later. What a night for him. He now has 3 picks, by the way, over the last 2 games. 37-28, the final score. So Cincinnati clinches a postseason berth. Denver can still clinch a first-round bye. They'll have to defeat Oakland at home next Sunday.
AFC North would be decided. Both the Steelers and Bengals already in the postseason party. A.J. Green, bum bicep, he's playing. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't even out for pregame warm-ups. He's got a sick stomach.
Don't do it. You know what I know. You don't want to kick to this.
Look at Antonio Brown. Just doing his thing, just following the line all the way back across the field. 3 career punt returns for scores, all against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Wow.
In that span, the Bengals have only given up 3 punt returns for touchdowns, all of them to Antonio Brown. My gosh.
That's a nice flip.
Wow. 7-zip. Next Bengals drive. Andy Dalton looking for A.J. Green, but it's picked off by Bryce McCain.
That's on A.J. right there. A.J. cut that route off, man. It was a pump and go.
You got to go.
Yeah, you got to go. You can't stop just because he had it covered. You got to go.
Dalton's thrown 26 INTs when targeting Green since 2011, most in the NFL in that span.
Dog wants to say that right there, man. I know you say me a lot of times, man, but you just keep. Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't going to say nothing.
All right, well, Dalton finds Brandon Tate for a gain of 14, and the Bengals are in the red zone. And then Dalton flipping it out to Giovanni Bernard. He is
I like
great
this
at
play.
catching.
I like this play. Dalton ad-libs with his legs, flips it to Gio. Oh, yeah, and the little man can get up. That's what it's like, boy, when Jeremy Hill running the ball like he's running.
And we are tied at 7. Next Steelers possession. 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger loses it, and it's Wallace Gilberry who falls on it.
I like that last name, Gilberry. What pounce he did right there.
It's a sudden snap.
Will lead to a Bengals field goal and a 10-7 lead.
That's a new term in the NFL, sudden snap.
Tied at 10 in the second. Dalton looking for A.J. Green again, but it's Bryce McCain on the tip drill.
Tip drill.
We saw A.J. get busted up on Monday night on one of those balls where he had to extend.
What you trying to say? The man scared?
No.
It's good to
I'm
see
saying
a young corner step in when Ike Taylor
Did I
down
say he was scared?
and he ball out.
Yeah, you sound like that.
I didn't. No. What did my word say?
That A.J. Green was scared?
Okay. Here's Roethlisberger.
If y'all two gonna keep it up, I can go home if y'all two.
I'm right with you. Look behind you in the show. Don't look at your rearview mirror because I'll be right there.
Third quarter, Roethlisberger to Le'Veon Bell. This one got ugly. Bell upended by Reggie Nelson. Marshall, what'd you see?
Hyperextended knee is I was talking about this in the back. But here's the thing, man. And we hadn't seen it in a while because guys actually started targeting a little bit higher, up and around the weights. But right there, as soon as, and we don't talk about this much, that's going to happen, is always going to come into play when you take the hits away from the head.
Well, that's a 230-pound back. Where you going to hit him?
His replacement, Dree Archer, whiffed on the blitz, and then Roethlisberger rushed, picked off by Nelson. Flags all over the place that were offsetting. But you can see that they dearly miss Bell for a multitude of reasons. Running the ball, catching it, and blocking as well. So the Bengals get it. Andy Dalton to A.J. Green, who is not scared. He's not scared.
Right there. He didn't have to jump. The ball was right on him.
Then on to the fourth. Dalton to Jermaine Gresham. The good news is he gets into the end zone. The bad news is he injures his back on the play.
Yeah, he's cramping right there,
Yeah.
right? He's cramping there.
His back?
I know, he grabbed his leg, but it was
Yeah, but
back.
I think he was hurt earlier. He was in there fighting today, battling hard with a lot of injuries.
Well, who was in front of him?
All right, next Steelers possession. It's a fake punt, and this is a complete disaster for the Steelers.
You know what's so funny about this play? I was just talking to Herb. I'm telling you, we're going to run this fake. If you get in trouble, throw it. Somebody going to catch it. Because if you bat it down, you get the ball where they started to play.
Right. So here comes Dalton to A.J. Green, who's not scared. But he does fumble. A great play by Antoine Blake, who stripped it and recovered it. And watch the hit that Green took on the way down. Not there,
great play by
but
Blake.
there by Mike Mitchell.
Yeah.
That was tough right there, man.
That hurt.
This guy here is such a great player, man.
That hurt.
Such a great warrior. I know.
But the ball coming out hurt more than that hit.
You trying to say that?
Then Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown, who got past Drake hurt.
Boy, if you don't get out of the way,
that boy,
Martavis Bryant almost tackled him, man.
That from Miami, Florida, man. That's a bad
I tried to tell y'all years ago, that's a grown man.
He finished the year with 129 grabs. Only Marvin Harrison had more in a single season. He had 143.
Pay that man again.
Knock it down, everybody.
Well, guess who's the champ?
That's where you at with it?
The
raised it up.
Pittsburgh
I'm up here.
Steelers, a 10-point winner and champions of the AFC North.
Kudos to the Indianapolis Colts for starting today's game with a moment of silence for Stuart Scott.
That's a good man.
Everybody better recognize it was definitely an emotional day. As for the football game, Marvin Lewis and the Cincinnati Bengals making their fourth straight postseason appearance. Marvin Lewis still looking for postseason win number one of his head coaching career, and Andrew Luck trying to make it two in a row at home. He won his home debut playoffs last year. Dan Herron, like a man smoking at a gas station. He was about to blow up. Here he is getting his Mac and his vibe and his swerve on.
Man, he was playing, Rich.
Four plays later, Dan Herron is straight butter. Touchdown. Colts lead 7-0.
Doing the Stu Scott.
Oh, yeah. Marvin Lewis had to separate Adam Jones and Geno Atkins on the sidelines.
I like that.
See, what had happened was...
you do your job. You do your job. Do your job.
Andy Dalton making his fourth straight postseason appearance, still looking for his first win. Andy Dalton, 3rd and 4 from the Colts 34. Rex Burkhead breaks off something proper.
Go ahead, Rich.
Takes down the first goal of 5. 2 plays later, Jeremy Hill as cool as the other side of the pillow. Bengals tie the game 7-7.
Bring him back, Rich.
A.J. Green. What's he doing right there? Oh, yeah.
I got to call my kid.
Him and Gio Bernard. A.J. Green out of the game. A.J. MIA. What would happen? Bengals trailing 10-7. Dalton to Greg Little. See, what happened was Bengals forced to punt. Next possession.
My God, buddy. That's all right.
I ain't saying nothing, but that ain't right. T.Y. Hilton Ended the regular season on a quiet note. No catches since week 15, second quarter, 3rd and 11 on their own 33. Can I get a witness from the congregation?
Absolutely.
Bring it, Rich.
Next play, Andrew Luck plays his enemies like a game of chess. Looking for T.Y. Hilton. That set up a 38-yard field goal from the OG out of Vinatieri. Colts lead 10-7.
Double O.
Andrew Luck looking for T.Y. Hilton on 3rd and 4, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Drops the ball on the ground. 6 catches, $103 though.
Had a lot of drops today.
Next Colts possession, Dan Herron has the ball, but he holds it in the wrong arm. And
come on, man. Little league ball outside. Close to the sideline.
It up.
21 reads.
Puts the ball on the turf. Led to a 57-yard Mike Nugent field goal, second longest in NFL postseason history, and the Colts led 13-10 at halftime. That's your score in the 3rd quarter. Andrew Luck and the Colts trying to get some points on the board. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and Andrew Luck makes a play, and
this is phenomenal.
Booyah!
Booyah, boy. That's phenomenal play right there.
That throw right there.
To Dante Moncrief.
That's
right
impressive.
there.
Luck, it's your world, kid. And the rest of us are just still paying rent.
It's a quarterback there, boy.
Dime.
Bengals next possession. Gio Bernard. We're going flea flicker. Andy Dalton looking for Brandon Tate.
Gotta hit that. Gotta hit that pass.
You won't hit that.
Got to throw that away from the field, too.
Gotta throw that across the
Fourth quarter, Bengals down 26-10, needing something to happen good, something to happen well. And Jarrell Freeman tells Dalton, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.
You doing it, Rich.
And that is the way that the Colts keep doing it, and doing it well in the postseason. They beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Make all that kinfolk proud. Pookie and Ray and Moesha.
Don't forget Sinead.
Yes, sir.